I'm Lori Rowe, executive producer and writer of Sutton Hills.
I'm Karen Saunders, and I'm the director of Sutton Hills.
Hi, I'm Rachel Murata, and I play Julie Williams in Sutton Hills.
Sutton Hills is a project that was started at Western Connecticut State University. It began in a broadcast writing class where it was just an idea by another student. Kelly Martin originally came up with the idea, which blossomed into a 3-episode miniseries and afterwards evolved into a feature-length film.
Sutton Hills takes place in a small town called Sutton, Massachusetts.
Immediately after graduating high school, Anthony Toscano is drafted and sent to Vietnam.
And the war does a toll on him, mentally and physically. Upon return, a violent altercation changes his life. And instead of jail, Anthony is committed to Sutton Hills. And it's really heartbreaking for Anthony. You see a big change in his character. He becomes a little more dark, unsure who to trust.
So fast forward to 2012, Julie is a high school senior in New York City, and her mother dies. And her father, who's originally from Sutton, decides to pack her up and move her back to his hometown. And she's not happy about it. I don't think any high school senior, who lives in New York would want to do that, but she has to. And then she starts working at the municipal center. In the present, Sutton Hills is a municipal center. It is no longer a mental institution. This opens more than one door for Julie. She's angry and she's pissed off at the world, but she has a really big heart, and that comes out through the story when she meets Anthony, and there's somebody there for her that I feel maybe, didn't take the place of her mother, but just gave her, a reason to, want to get out of the house and do something. And he kind of opened her heart up again. Her heart had been closed.
Karen mentioned when we were writing the character that the person who popped into her head as the image of Julie Williams was Rachel.
And that was really important because I didn't want a skinny Minnie in the role. I wanted somebody who was real. I wanted somebody that the audience would identify with and who would fall in love with them. And I think everyone who's seen it so far has fallen in love with her.
Yes, I'm very fortunate to be a part of it. And I'd like to just send a message to all girls that see it. You don't need to be a size 0 to be successful. And I'd like to hope that I can continue to be living proof of that. So
we've been very fortunate with what we're being given.
But that doesn't mean that we don't need money.
Right.
And that's why we're here. That's exactly why we're here. If we talk about money, we're looking for quite a bit of it. We're looking for at least $30,000. We do have to create sets, and that costs money. We need to costume our characters, yes, when it takes place in 1965.
Right. It's very interesting and difficult to recreate a set to make it appear as if it's happening 40 or 50 years ago.
Exactly. And so what we are also looking for is an opportunity to make this film something that doesn't look like a student film, that doesn't look like something that's thrown together. We have wonderful equipment that we're using from the university, and I think that it would help us more if when we have our scenes that take place in the Sutton Hills, on the Sutton Hills set, that it looks really like a mental facility. And so we want to finance that. We also might be able to shoot out on location in the field for Vietnam. We would like to shoot at a diner and get some classic cars so that we do have that feeling of the 60s. And all of that requires money. It requires an ability to at least make a little bit of a donation to the people who have generously allowed us to shoot at their locations.
Plus, most of our crew is students or former students of the university, and everyone that's working on this is putting in their time. They're not being paid to do it. It's all volunteer. It's all just because we're passionate about it. It's something that we've gotten really attached to, and we want to see bloom into the full extent of what it could be.
Exactly. And they're not even getting school credit for it.
It's which all volunteer.
It's a labor of love.
That's exactly it. It is. It's a labor of love.
For more information on Sutton Hills, please check out our website at www.suttonhills.com. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Sutton Hills, and tweet us at Sutton Hills.
Sutton Hills, we're committed. Are you?